Winter weather travel advisories in place for the city and much of the GTA, with heavy snowfall on the way. Environment Canada says we're likely to see 5 to 10 centimeters of accumulation, with peak snowfall rates of 2 to 4 centimeters an hour this afternoon. The strong winds gusting up to 70 kilometers an hour are expected this evening after the snow was moved through, which could lead to reduced visibility out on the roads. Drivers are being advised to give themselves some extra travel time. Now, as we wait for this blast of wintry weather, we're joined live now by how the city is preparing for these operations. Director of Operations and Maintenance for the City of Toronto, Vincent Sfraza. Vincent, thank you for joining us today. Walk us through some of these clearing efforts, some of them starting as early as last night.
Correct, yes. Last night we began applying our liquid brine on the expressways, on some hills, bridge decks, and that'll allow the salt, when we apply it, to stick to the road easier, and it'll also prevent a lot of the salt being spilled over or spread over outside of the roads. So we did that last night. We finished it early this morning, and as soon as the snow will begin falling and accumulating, we'll be sending out our salters at our various arterial and collector roads across the city.
Right. And it's not the only thing you're doing, right? It's not just major roads, but small residential ones as well. Full funding to support windrow clearing was approved unanimously by Council in yesterday's budget meeting. So talk to us a little bit more about what that is, who benefits from it, and when we can see that start to happen today.
Absolutely. So we anticipate that the heavy snowfalls will be during 2 and 4 o'clock. And at that point, we had already been salting our major arterial roads and collector roads and so forth. But because the snow will be falling down pretty hard and fast, we'll begin doing the local roads, both salting and plowing concurrently around the afternoon. So anytime between 3 to 5 o'clock, we'll be sending out the salters and plows for the local roads, in addition to the sidewalks and the bicycle lanes. But as you had mentioned, for the local roads, we also provide clearing the driveway windrows. And as soon as we send out the plows for the local roads, we'll be sending out the plows and the equipment for the local road driveway windrows. So they'll be getting the service simultaneously when we send out the plowing equipment on the local roads.
And you did highlight the time frame of 3 to 5 p.m., which of course is a busy time for commuters, drivers, bikers alike. What is your message to any commuters who will be out on the roads at that time?
So we simply ask all those happen to be driving at that time to please leave plenty of space for all of the salters and the plows. They are making the roads, the cycling lanes safe for all the users. And please try not to pass them, because they are very large pieces of equipment and they could stop suddenly, or they can turn suddenly. So please don't try to pass them. Let them do their work. In addition to that, we certainly ask those that are driving during that time to drive according to the weather conditions. Drive slowly and drive very carefully. And if you can, please take public transit as opposed to driving.
Very good. Good reminders all around there. Director of Operations and Maintenance for the City of Toronto, Vincent Sfraza, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.